cooking oils that may harm your health. Your frying pan could change everything. I used to think smoke coming from a hot pan meant the food was cooking perfectly. Crispy potatoes, golden chicken. That sizzling sound felt satisfying. Then one evening I noticed the kitchen smelled strange long before the food was ready. The oil looked darker, the smoke became heavier, and my head actually started hurting after standing near the stove too long. Doctor explains overheated oils. Simply that moment pushed me to read more about what really happens when vegetable oils are heated at very high temperatures. According to research discussed by the NI and studies published in Food Chemistry, some oils can break down when overheated and produce compounds linked to inflammation and oxidative stress. This does not mean every vegetable oil is dangerous. The real issue is heat, repeated reuse, and poor cooking habits. Many common vegetable oils contain unsaturated fats. These fats are sensitive to high heat. When oil reaches or passes its smoke point, the structure of the fat may begin to change. This process can create harmful byproducts such as aldehydes. Researchers in journals like Comprehensive Reviews in Food Science and Food Safety have examined how repeated heating may increase these compounds over time. Heat changes oil chemistry fast. The surprising part is how easy it is to accidentally overheat oil at home. I once left a pan heating while checking my phone for just 1 minute. The oil turned into a smoke machine worthy of a dramatic movie scene. The onions survived. My dignity did not. Oils commonly used for deep frying, like soybean oil, corn oil, and sunflower oil, may become less stable during repeated high-temperature cooking. According to experts from Harvard Health, oils with higher oxidative stability may perform better under heat. Examples often include avocado oil and refined olive oil because of their composition and smoke points. Still, moderation matters with all fats. One mistake many people make is reusing the same oil multiple times. Restaurants and home kitchens sometimes keep old frying oil for convenience. Studies and toxicology reports suggest repeatedly heated oil may increase oxidation products that are not ideal for long-term health. The darker the oil becomes, the more breakdown may have occurred. Not all oils react the same. Another important detail is ventilation. Cooking smoke is not just unpleasant. According to the World Health Organization, indoor air pollution from cooking fumes may affect respiratory health over time, especially in poorly ventilated spaces. Opening a window or using proper ventilation can make a real difference. For everyday cooking, lower heat often works better than people think. You do not need your pan glowing like lava to cook vegetables. Gentle cooking may help preserve flavor and reduce unnecessary smoke. Your food also stops tasting like it survived a small house fire. Some people should be extra careful. Those with respiratory conditions or sensitivity to smoke may react more strongly to overheated oils and fumes. Different oils and cooking methods may affect people differently depending on health conditions and overall diet. Check smoke and oil color. Often a practical habit is watching the oil closely before adding food. If it starts smoking heavily, lower the heat immediately. If oil smells bitter or looks unusually dark, it is probably time to replace it. Simple habits like this may reduce unnecessary exposure to degraded oil compounds. Talk to your doctor if unsure. Healthy cooking is usually about balance, not fear. Choosing better heat levels, avoiding reused oil, and improving kitchen airflow can help support healthier meals without turning cooking into a science experiment. Cook smarter, not hotter tonight. If you learned something useful, leave a like and share the cooking habit that surprised you most. Small kitchen habits matter daily.